There are so many cool skins that we could potentially see in Sonic Speed Simulator, so I thought that we should go through a list of a few characters that people just absolutely love to see in this game. So please be sure to like and subscribe, and maybe GameFam will see this video. So let's start it off by talking about two things that I personally would like to see in the game. Of course, a lot of people will still want to see it in the game, but me and my friend have mainly been wanting this in the game for the longest time, for literally like a year. It's kind of crazy. Before we go on with this list, I'm gonna tell you guys how I kind of got the results that I got. It was kind of just searching up popular variants of characters, looking in the Sonic Speed Simulator Discord server for like suggestions and concepts and everything. So I think I got a really solid list for this video. So anyway, the first one I was talking about was actually kind of two events, but they're basically the same thing. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but Sonic and the Black Knight and also Sonic and the Secret Rings, I'm kind of tying them both in together. Now I think the one that people would want to see more would be Sonic and the Black Knight, which I understand, but Sonic and the Secret Rings could also be so cool. We'll go through them both, but let's go through Sonic and the Black Knight first. So my little idea for Sonic and the Black Knight could literally just be Sonic, and two skins in both of these events, by the way. So one could literally be just Sonic holding a sword. It could literally just be like this Vampire Sonic skin, literally just like this, but without the cape, the hat, and this replaced for a sword. That is all I'm asking at the minimum. That is all I'm asking, please. At the minimum, please that. And then, of course, we could also have Excalibur Sonic, which would be so sick. So sick. It makes me want to cry how sick it could be. But yeah, both skins could be really, really cool. I think people would be happy with anything. And then for the Sonic and the Secret Rings, I think I personally would like this a little bit more. So for the base Sonic, we could have Sonic with a ring on his finger, with the fire ring, whatever they want to do with that, you know, go for it. And I think to make it actually cool, they could use like a different Sonic model, like use kind of a low poly type thing, just like the Sonic model from Sonic and the Black Knight and Secret Rings, which, by the way, that model has to be like, I think, my favorite model other than modern Sonic. Like the Sonic Generations modern Sonic, I think those two are tied. And then for another skin of Sonic and the Secret Rings, it's none other than Dark Spine Sonic. I think that's pretty obvious, Dark Spine Sonic, but man, would that be sick. That would be amazing to see him in the game. I would be overjoyed, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, moving on, we have Burning Blaze. This is another one that people really want to see in the game, and more recently it's been picking up traction, so we're gonna talk about it. So Burning Blaze is actually Blaze's super form. If you didn't know, Blaze can go super, or at least into this Burning Blaze form, and it's kind of like a super form for her. I think it is a super form for her. Basically, she has different Chaos Emeralds called the Soul Emeralds, and she can use them because they're from her world to go super into this Burning Blaze form, and it is a very, very popular form of Blaze. Probably one of the most popular forms of the Sonic franchise, in my opinion. We have this one in Sonic Forces Speed Battle. We also have Excalibur Sonic and Sonic Forces Speed Battle, by the way. I did not mention that. But yeah, Burning Blaze would be super, super cool to see in the game, and I would definitely wear it a lot. There's not too many skins in this game that make me go, oh, that is so cool, you know what I mean? That make me feel like I really like that skin. So to see some of the skins mentioned in this video in the game, those would be the skins that make me go like, I love this, you know? Especially with the Burning Blaze, that would be sick. Next up, if you didn't expect this on the list, I don't know how you didn't expect it, but Movie Shadow, one of the most wanted characters recently. Movie Shadow is very wanted in the game right now because of the Sonic movie. Everyone's been wanting him, and I think even before the Sonic movie though, people were like, I want Movie Shadow. Like, sure, it'd be cool to have him in the game, so you know. But thing is, the only way he's gonna get added into the game is if Paramount does some sort of spin-off show with Movie Shadow, or I guess it could be a different character, but it'd probably be Movie Shadow that it's about. So we'll just have to see what happens there, but I think we will eventually get Movie Shadow as a skin, because Paramount will want to promote the Sonic movie further, of course. And I mean, Sonic Forces Speed Battle, they already have Movie Shadow and Super Shadow. Meanwhile, we don't even have any Movie Shadow, so, you know, that kind of sucks. The closest thing we have to Movie Shadow is this bike. This is the closest thing we have right here, which I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that existed until right now. Another one a lot of people want is Mephiles. Mephiles is pretty popular. There's not much to say here about Mephiles, but I think a lot of people would really want Mephiles in the game. I've seen a lot of things about Mephiles coming to the game, like from people, like players wanting him, I guess, and also possibly teasers for him, which I made a video about, but we'll just have to wait and see if that's real. But I think Mephiles coming to the game is pretty likely. Maybe not right now, but at least in the future. Next up, similar to Mephiles, is Infinite. Infinite could also potentially come to the game. Because of the Super Shadow event, we had a Phantom Ruby up in the air, and then people started wondering about Infinite possibly coming to the game. And I believe we do have Infinite UGC, but I can't remember. I don't know. You can look yourself, but I'm not gonna check. I think we do have Infinite UGC though. And then, yeah, there was a lot of hype around it. And to end it off, we have one more skin that personally I would really like to see in the game. And we have Dark Sonic. Okay, so this guy is from Sonic X. When Sonic transforms into Dark Sonic, the first ever appearance in Sonic X, and this is one of my favorite Sonic variants of all time because of how cool he looks. If he came to the game, I would probably main him, or at least wear him a lot of the time, because he is just so cool, and seeing him in Sonic Speed Simulator would just make me so happy. Like, Game Fam, if you want to make me happy, add Dark Sonic. I will probably be satisfied for a very long time. There's not much to say about him yet again, but I think if he did have an event, it could have a ton of build up, and it would also build up a lot of players during this. I feel like we could have a big build up to Dark Sonic, like his event coming out. You know how when we had Super Shadow, we had to complete Silver's quest to unlock the Super Shadow quest? I think it would be kind of like that, but a lot bigger. I feel like it'd be a lot bigger, because Dark Sonic is it's super different to Super Sonic and Super Shadow. I feel like it'd be a really successful thing for Game Fam. So yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, those are the skins that were on my list. Of course, there's other skins like Super Silver and other characters and other character variants. But if you guys want a part 2, get this video to 700 likes. I feel like that's a lot, but maybe we can do it, I don't know. But I'll make a part 2 to this video if we get 700 likes. So yeah, but yeah, please be sure to like and subscribe. And Game Fam, if you're watching, you know what to do.